Hey y'all, it's Brittany. I'm back with another video. I am the owner of Out of the Box Virtual Assisting. I help small business owners and entrepreneurs with all their back office tasks, and I also help other people like you start virtual assistant businesses as well. Let's talk about balancing the life of a mom and also an entrepreneur. Is it possible to balance? Is balancing even a real thing? Well, personally, I believe there's really no such thing as balance. Balance would mean that each two sides are equal. My business and my child are not equal. My child is worth infinitely more than my business. So I can't balance two things unless they are equal, and they are not. I have God and my child. I can't balance the two of them because they are not equal. God is worth infinitely more than my child. So instead, what I have to do is start to organize things more so like this in a hierarchy. So you have God, you have your family, you have the things that God has called you to do, called you to be, and then you have your business or what you do for a living. Number one priority for me is God. Without having Him, I should say, without having Him at the top of my life, nothing else will make sense. Nothing else will flow accordingly. My next step is to make sure I am being a good steward over my family. My child is a part of my family. My blood family is part of my family, and my church family is a part of my family. They go on the next step of that kind of pyramid structure. Below that will come my call, things that God have called me to do, which some of you may be called into what you do for your business. And then the last piece at the bottom would be my business or like your job. Why do I do it this way? Because I know what it looks like when I flip that hierarchy upside down. I'm going to show y'all real quick. What happens? Can y'all see it? Got some other things written through it. But yeah, whenever I flip this and I have God down here at the bottom, my life does not flow right. It is top heavy now. And when it's my business at the top, it literally weighs down on all the other areas of my life if I put my business at the top. Because as you see in this pyramid, right, the bottom part, that doesn't mean that it's more important just because it's bigger, right? Size does not negate importance, right? God sits at the top of my life. Can you see? There we go. God sits at the top of my life. Everything else is organized underneath God. A pyramid that's flipped upside down is teeter-tottering, right? So we have that same triangle-like structure, right? And we have God down here at the bottom. Most triangles cannot like balance themselves, right? It's not really a triangle, but y'all get the concept that I'm trying to say. A triangle, right? It can't really balance it up. It's gonna always tilt over to one side or the other side. It's always gonna tilt because a triangle is not made to stand up on this end. That's how I look at my life. God cannot be at the bottom. It just won't stand up. It has to be like this. Triangles will sit flat if it's like this. And that means one thing is not it's not out of place. So my business cannot be at the top. My business needs to be at the bottom. Now, is it possible that you are putting your business at the top? Yes. But me personally, I don't believe it belongs there. My business should not come before everything else. Because when that happens, your children are not very happy. Your family is not very happy with you. You're not spending time with anybody who's of high importance to you because you've put your business before everything. That money is going to always be able to be made. Now, granted, may you lose some opportunities, yes, but if you believe in God, then you believe that He give you another opportunity. we have to make sure that we're not living in a mindset of lack. Because lack tells you, what if you won't get this opportunity again? This may be the only chance you have to be successful. And it's a lie, because there will always be other chances when you're following God and not doing your own thing. So even in business, make sure you have first things first. What is important to you? Number one to me is God. Number two to me is family. Number three is the call on my life. And number four is my business. That comes last. Make sure you always have things in priority, and make sure you're not overwhelming yourself, because guess what? When I put my business at the top, when I take that inverted triangle and my business is up here, that weight is heavy on me because I'm bogged down with client work, invoicing, my own business. Because guess what? Even though I'm out here working my clients' businesses, I have my own business. I am still my own business. So I have my own back ends to work on. I don't think people think about that. Trust me. I did not think about that initially. You know how many emails I now got piled up in my business email? Because I've been so busy working my client stuff that now I got 70 some emails sitting there. And I had never did that before. I never had 70 emails. Now I need to take time probably on Sunday. I'm gonna have to log in early before I go back to my client's work on Monday and literally try to clear that stuff out, because these are things you don't think about. You don't think about it. And so make sure that you are not necessarily balancing. I think I might have used that word again on accident, but not balancing, but using that inverted triangle. Make sure that your life is not necessarily balanced, but you are putting priority in the right areas. Have a great day. I hope you choose to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you on the next video. Bye.